Special thanks to Patreon supporter NeverGiveUp for making this tutorial possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2before here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare bathtub build tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Charles de Gaulle. The Charles de Gaulle is the flagship of the French Navy. The ship is the 10th French aircraft carrier, the first French nuclear-powered surface vessel, and the only nuclear-powered carrier completed outside of the United States Navy. She is named after French statesman and general Charles de Gaulle. The ship carries a complement of Dassault Raphael M and E-2C Hawkeye aircraft, the EC-725 Carsol, and the A-2532 Cougar helicopters for combat, search, and rescue, as well as modern electronics and Aster missions. She is a Catapult type carrier that uses two 75-meter C-13-3 steam catapults of a shorter version of a catapult system installed on the U.S. Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. One catapult at the bow and one across the front of the landing area. As of May 2019, Charles de Gaulle is the only non-American carrier vessel that has a catapult launch system, which has allowed for operation of FA-18E/F Super Hornets and C-2 Greyhounds of the United States Navy. So overall, the Charles de Gaulle, a very interesting carrier. The carrier itself does not have any, it's not a part really of any class, it's just a kind of a special carrier. It's pretty much its own classic carrier, very similar to the USS Enterprise. The ship itself was first launched in 1994, and basically its maiden voyage was in 2001. It's still in service, and I believe it just recently, or sometime in the recent history, got modernized and upgraded a little bit. But it's overall a really beautiful ship. I really do like the position of the conning tower. As it's kind of more forward on the ship, but I really do actually like the design of the ship. I think it's a really beautiful, really nice, modern-looking carrier, even though it's really small compared to, you know, some of the larger carriers and stuff the United States has. For comparison, this is about the size of a LHD, or basically a WASP-class amphibious landing ship. So really cool ship overall, and our first ever French ship across all of our eras, so World War I, World War II, Cold War, and Modern Warfare for the French in our BAFTA build series. So really cool stuff there as well. Anyways, I want to go give a special thanks to Patreon supporter NeverGiveUp for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is down in the description where you can pledge a small amount to the channel every month and earn a vehicle request of your choice. For doing so, it's much appreciated. Helps me out with the channel big time, and big thanks to NeverGiveUp for his request for this month. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the Charles de Gaulle, see exactly what we're going to be going ahead and building in this tutorial. And I really do love the ship. I think it looks great. A lot of you guys have been asking for some more carriers, so it's also perfect. We just did the Enterprise recently, and now we have the Charles de Gaulle. Fun fact also is that there's actually a picture online where you can see the Charles de Gaulle and USS Enterprise sailing together. So fun little thing there. We can have both of them sailing together. Anyways, starting off with, we have obviously the hull of the ship. Pretty simple, pretty standard, nothing real fancy really in regards to it. I've decided to go ahead and switch over to using red concrete, as it has a more kind of richer, deeper red color. I think it looks a lot better, so pretty much on all my BAFTA builds from probably here on out are going to be using the red concrete. So if you want to, you could update older builds as well with the new concrete. We have all the details around the flight deck up here, so basically all of the little details, life rafts, catwalks, the phalanx systems, and basically, anti-missile defenses and stuff like that. So overall pretty standard, pretty straightforward. This ship itself has two elevators, so we have basically one elevator about midship on the right side, and we also have an elevator that's kind of near the, not really, it's closer to the rear, I guess you can say, of the ship and stuff. So you can see here I have two different versions of the elevator up and the elevator down. With both of these, the elevator is pretty much exactly the same, so if you want to, you could switch this around and basically have some different types of, basically have both elevators raised, both of them lowered, whatever you want to do, but you have that ability with this design. Lots of detail on the sides here, all the different catwalks, different little instruments, stuff like that stick out. Again, little defensive, anti-ship missiles, stuff like that the ship has on it. The conning tower itself, I really do like the conning tower. It's really nice, really sleek, really modern. And again, it's kind of more forward on the ship too, which I think makes the ship look really, really cool. So really cool tower here. You know, again, nothing fancy, just a lot of radar, you know, basically satellites. I mean, I don't know what you really want to call it, but basically all the communications, stuff like that the ship would have. Also the crane here for the ship, but overall, really nice looking build. I'm really happy the way it came out, and hopefully you guys can all enjoy it for yourselves. Really awesome ship, and our first ever French BAFTA build. So with that, let's go and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our first layer, we'll be going ahead and beginning with layer number 1. Now, for our first few layers here, since both sides of the build are completely symmetrical for this red section of the hull, we'll be going ahead and doing half on camera, half off. What this means is I'm going to be doing the center line of the ship, and then basically everything that's on the left side of the ship we already have built, and we're just going to be building the right side. So whatever we do on the right side, you're going to copy over to the left side. You'll see what I mean here in a second as we kind of get through this layer and start working toward it. But overall, it's pretty simplistic and pretty straightforward. For us to go ahead and get started here, we need to first make sure that the ship is correctly positioned. Now, I imagine most of you guys are going to be wanting to build this in the water, so to make sure that this sits properly in the water, we're going to want to make sure that we have this basically one block underwater. You can see here with this light blue wool, this is representing the water level of where the ship will be sitting, and you want to make sure that this is one full block underneath that right there. It's very important if you have this too high in the water or too low, it's obviously going to mess up the look of the ship and everything like that, so very important to make sure that this is correct, but you want to have your ship positioned just like this. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to be placing down a brick upside down stair, and then we want to follow that up and placing down a long row of red concrete, in total a row of 42 of red concrete blocks back from that brick upside down stair. And this right here is going to make the very center line of the ship, just like that, going all the way down. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and go back up to the bow, or the front of the ship. We're going to go ahead and go to our red concrete blocks. We're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and go to our fourth red concrete block back. We're going to place down a brick upside down stair like this, coming off that red concrete block, again that fourth one back, followed by a brick upside down corner stair coming off the side of it. We then want to take our red concrete, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35 red concrete blocks back, followed by a brick top slab on the end there. Once that's done, we're going to go back up to the front and again work our way out to the side. Starting off with this red concrete block right here, we're going to go ahead and count back to our second block. On our second block here, we're going to be placing down a brick upside down stair that's coming off of it, like this, to the side. After this stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 brick upside down stairs, so this turns into a corner stair, and then we have 2 regular brick upside down stairs like that. When that's done there, we're going to take our red concrete, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27 red concrete blocks back. Let me go and just double check the count here to make sure it's correct. And yep, we have 27 red concrete blocks back. Once that's done, on the end here, we're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 brick upside down stairs back. We then want to place down a row of 1 and 2 of end rods back, followed by a birchwood slab. For some of you guys, I believe that underwater end rods do disappear. So with that, you may have to use some fence gates. You can use dark oak wood fence gates or whatever to kind of show the propeller shafts here. But without ever ship out of the water, the end rods are definitely the best way to go. So if you're having this out of water as a model, then end rods work. If you're having this in the water, you may need to use fence gates if your version of Minecraft does not allow you to place those end rods underwater. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and skip a space and then place down a brick upside down stair, just like this. It'll be the same thing there on both sides. So as you can see, we're basically doing the same thing on the right side here as you can already have on the left side. So we're just going to be having to copy that over on the right side, over to the left side in between layers. With that all done, we're going to go back up to the front and work our way back from this row here. So we're going to go and go to our 1, 2, 3, 4, and our 5th red concrete block back. We're going to place down a brick top slab, followed by a second one back. We then want to place down a row of 2 of brick upside down stairs, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 red concrete blocks back, followed by a brick stair like this, brick upside down corner stair, and then 1 and 2 brick top slabs back, just like that. With that done, you're going to be basically taking the same design we did over here on the right side, copying it over to the left side, and when you have that all done, you'll have your hull, or basically the underwater section of the ship here, for layer 1 all good and complete. With that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2 to go ahead and get started off with here, we're going to place down a red concrete block on top of this brick upside down stair, followed by a red concrete block back from it, so you have a row 2 up here in the front. Again, just to make sure that your water level should be at this point right here, so the top of this red concrete block should be visible above water. Just a little double check there to make sure that we're on the right page for the basically height in the water that this ship is supposed to be. Anyways, from this red concrete block, we're going to go out to the side, place down a brick upside down stair like this, followed by a brick upside down corner stair like that after that stair. Going back from the corner stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 red concrete blocks. We then want to go ahead and go out to this brick upside down corner stair to the side. We're going to place down a concrete block, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 concrete blocks back. Coming off this fifth concrete block here, we're going to place down a brick top slab to the side, followed by a brick upside down stair. After that brick upside down stair, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 red concrete blocks back, followed by a row of 2 of brick upside down stairs. We then want to place down 2 brick top slabs going back like that. Coming off the inside here, these 2 brick top slabs, we're going to place down 2 red concrete blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red concrete blocks back after that. We then want to place down a brick upside down stair like this, and on the inside here of this brick stair, on the back, we're going to place down a red concrete block. Same thing over there on that side like that. We then want to place down a brick top slab coming off this brick upside down stair, and then this is going to be a row of 3 of red concrete that's going to connect up to the air brick top slab on the opposite side. Once this is done, coming off this row of 3 of red concrete, we're going to place down a second row of 3, followed by another row of 3 of brick top slabs, and then a second row of 3 of brick top slabs after that. We then want to skip a space, and then place down a row of 3 of iron trapdoors, and note that they're on the top portion of the block, and not on the bottom section like that. And once you have that done, you're obviously going to take what we did over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll have layer 2 all complete, and a bit of your holes starting to come together here for the ship itself. With this all done, we're going to go ahead and start diving into basically the actual top portion above water, and we'll be doing this all basically all the way around, all by hand, no on-off or anything like that. Also, one thing I want to add is that coming off this red concrete block here, in this section, we're going to be placing down 2 cobblestone walls on both sides. So this is something that was apparently not transferred over here like it was supposed to. So yeah, that's something that we want to have there on both sides. Anyways, once we have that all done, that's going to pretty much wrap up layer 2. Let's go ahead and move on to layer 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. Now layer 3 is where we're going to start to get into the longer layers, where we're basically having to build everything basically all the way around the aircraft carrier, pretty much all by hand for each layer. So these next 3 layers, possibly even 4 layers, are probably going to be a little bit longer, just because of that reason there. So basically at the end of the layer, we should have something that looks just like this for the ship, minus the big gaping hole in the bottom of the ship, which is something I had to fix because I apparently forgot to fill that space in. But anyways, yeah, so this is what our ship is going to look like after we have the layer complete. So to go ahead and get started, the first thing, disclaimer, is I may have to take some frequent looks at this version here to make sure I'm not messing it up. I do apologize for the inconvenience of that, but it's just so that we make as less mistakes as possible. Rather take a little bit longer to do the build than to make a bunch of mistakes. So for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to place down a polished andesite block on top of this red concrete block right there. Couldn't think of the name of it. Coming off of it, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall toward the front, and then going back from the polished andesite block, we're going to go ahead and go back 3 polished andesite blocks. To start off with, we're going to go ahead and work our way on the right side and basically wrap ourselves around. Coming off these second and third polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down 2 cobblestone walls, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite blocks back. Alright, so after this row of 3 of polished andesite, we're going to go and go to the second and third block, place down 2 cobblestone walls out to the side. Alright guys, so going ahead and continuing on, after these 2 cobblestone walls here, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically polished andesite blocks back for the time being. When that's done there, we're going to go and take our cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall coming off the 5th polished andesite block here, followed by 1 more cobblestone wall back, and then a polished andesite block like this on the side of the cobblestone wall here. Once that's done, coming off these cobblestone blocks right here, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, followed by a stone brick stair facing this direction with a wooden sign coming off the side of the stair. Coming off the stair, going back, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone brick stairs back, and we want to go ahead and then place down signs on all fronts of these stone brick stairs going all the way along the side here. Just a quick little note to make sure that that's correct is that we have a stone brick corner stair and then 5 regular stairs after that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks, and then our cobblestone wall, just like that. When you have that all complete, we're going to go ahead and go to the inside here, place down 2 rows of 6 of polished andesite going across here. So we have 1 and then 2 rows of 6 like this across. With that all complete, if you want to have the elevator in the down position, so just like this, you're going to be wanting to go ahead and add a little section to the outside here. If you want to have this elevator up like we have on the rear here, you're going to want to make sure that you leave this blank on the outside here. Anyways, to have our midsection elevator down, for this we're going to go ahead and place down 2 polished andesite blocks. Coming off the middle, 2 polished andesite blocks like that in that row of 4, followed by a stone brick stair on both sides. Coming off the front of the stone brick stair, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a skeleton skull, and we're going to place down a skeleton skull coming off the front of these stone brick stairs on both sides, and then a row of 4 of iron bars coming off the polished andesite blocks and stone brick stairs. Once that's done there, we're going to take our stone brick stairs, we're going to place down a row of 6 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stone brick stairs back. We then want to take wooden signs, and like we did a little bit forward on the ship, we're going to be going ahead and placing down signs on the front of the stairs all the way across. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a cobblestone wall, followed by a row of 4 polished andesite again, and then our cobblestone wall on the end here. Like we did before, we're going to place down 2 rows of 6 of polished andesite across the back here, just like that. And like we basically did, or a little bit different from what we did in the front, we're going to leave this side blank. So this one, like this version over here, you can see that we have the elevator raised. So we're going to have 2 different elevators for you to pick and choose if you want to have both down, both up, or the configuration I have right here. So that's something you'll be able to pick and choose between. But this back one here we're going to leave down for the tutorial. Anyways, for us to go ahead and continue on, we're going to go and take our stone brick stairs. We're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair coming off this cobblestone wall like so. Coming off the front of the stair, we're going to place down your stone brick upside down stair like this, and then coming off this stone brick stair here, that's upside down, we're going to place down a second stair back. Alright, so after the stone brick upside down corner stair and the 2 stone brick upside down stairs, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of stone brick top slabs back. Once that's done, on the inside here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks on these 2 stone brick top slabs, followed by 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks back. With that done, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair like this, and then come off the front of the stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick upside down stairs back, so this is a corner stair, and then 3 regular stairs back. When that's all done there, we're going to go and take our polished andesite. We're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3, going back from the stone brick stair. For the back section here, on top of these iron trapdoors, we're going to place down a end rod on both sides here, followed by an iron bar right there on the middle. With that done to the side here, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, followed by 1 and 2 stone brick upside down stairs after it, so you have a row of 3 regular stairs, and then an upside down corner stair, very similar to what we did on the air side. With that done, we're going to go and take our polished andesite. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 polished andesite blocks forward. So actually this is going to be a row of 6, so my bad, a row of 6 of polished andesite blocks forward. We then want to go and go to the second block back, or toward the front, and we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, and we're going to go ahead and place down cobblestone walls coming off the next the next 4 blocks. So you have 5 of these polished andesite blocks with cobblestone walls on the side of them, like so. Coming off the middle cobblestone wall, so we have the 5th one right here, we're going to be placing down an iron trapdoor coming off of it like that to the side. Also, we want to go ahead and go to the outside here, back, and we're going to go ahead and go to this stone brick upside down stair here, and we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors on the top portion of the stair coming out to the side as well, and that's going to be on the right side and right side only. Back over here to the left side, we're going to go and take our polished andesite. We want to go and place down a row of 1, row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 polished andesite blocks forward, followed by 2 cobblestone walls after that on the end there. Now, once that's done, we're going to go to the second from front here polished andesite block. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor to the side. We then want to grab ourselves some stone brick slabs. We're going to be placing down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 of stone brick top slabs, followed by a row of 1 and 2 iron trapdoors on the top portion of the block. We're then going to go ahead and skip a space, so skip this polished andesite block, go to the next one back, and we're going to then place down a row of 1 and 2 iron trapdoors out to the side like so. With that done, we're going to go ahead and skip a space, or actually we can go ahead and go to the end of this row, the polished andesite, so go back to this section. We want to go ahead and go count forward. We're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 7th polished andesite block from the rear of the ship. On this side here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to go and place down Iron Trapdoor, followed by a second one coming off of it like so. And going back up to this row 2 of Iron Trapdoors, this is actually going to be a row 3, so one more out to the side there. So you have something that looks like this along the side here like so. With that done, going ahead and go into this section here, we're going to take our polished andesite, place down a polished andesite block on the 2 polished andesite blocks on the inside of these cobblestone walls, and come off this block going forward, and go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 more polished andesite blocks forward, followed by 2 cobblestone walls after that. On the inside here, these 2 cobblestone walls, we're going to place 2 polished andesite blocks, 1 more block forward, and then 2 cobblestone walls forward. On the inside of these 2 cobblestone walls, we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks, and we already actually should have that, so it should connect up to our front here just like that. So basically looking at from up above here, this is what we should have for layer 3. As you can see, it's definitely going to take a little bit longer to do these layers, but as we progress through them and stuff like that, you know, we'll be getting closer and closer to completing it, obviously. So good stuff there. You should have something that looks like that. Again, asymmetrical. Make sure it's all correct. Here's a bit of an aerial view in case you need to make sure anything lines up perfectly and all that stuff. Make sure everything's correct. But once that's all finished, that's going to complete layer number 3. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer 4. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving into our next layer, we have layer 4. Following the same format of layer 3, we're going to be going ahead and basically start off on the front, working our way along the right side here, along the back, and then across the left side like so. So basically building upon what we set up in the previous layer. So for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go to the front and place down a polished andesite block on top of this cobblestone wall. Coming off both sides of this polished andesite block, we're going to be placing down a stone brick upside down stair. So like this to both sides. And then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab, coming off that polished andesite block going forward. When that's done there, we're going to take our polished andesite, we're going to place down a row 3 across. For this section here, we're going to need to go ahead and place down a string that's going to come off basically this space here, so a space of 1 right here, so that on top of this string you can place down an anvil like this on the side here for the anchor. Same thing over here on this side as well, so just like so, and you have an anvil like that on both sides for the anchor. When that's done there, we're going to take our polished andesite, place down another row of 3 of polished andesite across. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and then place down a polished andesite block on the side, and this is where we're going to go ahead and start to get into the differences on both sides. Coming off this polished andesite block, we're going to place down a placeholder block and then an iron trapdoor like this out to the side by 1. We then want to place down a stone brick upside down stair that's going to come off this polished andesite block out to the side, so a stone brick upside down stair like so. Or sorry, my bad, it's actually a stone brick top slab, so my bad, this is actually a stone brick top slab like this, and on the inside here we need to place a polished andesite block. After that stone brick top slab here, we're going to place down 2 stone brick upside down stairs. And we're going to have the first stair, stone brick regular stair, and then the second one is going to be an upside down corner stair, just like that. Coming off the corner stair and the stair, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors to the side. After that, we're going to take our polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks back. On the first one here, an iron trapdoor, and then on the second one, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall to the side like that. We then want to place down a row of polished andesite that's going to go back, so this is going to be a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 polished andesite blocks back like that along the side there. We're going to go back up to the first polished andesite block, place down a cobblestone wall to the side, followed by a row of 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks like this back. We then want to place down a narrow cobblestone wall just like that after it. Once that's done there, coming off the cobblestone wall, something I forgot from the previous layer was to go ahead and place down 2 iron trapdoors. So we're going to have an iron trapdoor that comes off this cobblestone wall and 1 more out to the side there like so. And then coming off this cobblestone wall, we're going to be placing down a dark oak wood fence gate opened up toward the cobblestone wall like that. After that, we're going to take our stone brick stairs, we're going to place down 1 and 2 stone brick stairs back, and we then want to place down signs on the fronts of the stairs, just like that. After that's done, we want to go and then go to this this polished andesite block here. We're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors like this, going out to the side there. With that done, we're going to go and then take our stone brick stairs, we're going to place down 1 and 2 stone brick upside down stairs like this, and behind these stone brick upside down stairs, we're going to want to go ahead and grab ourselves some black wool, and basically fill in the space behind these stone brick stairs with black wool like that to go ahead and create this little look here on the side. And coming off these stone brick stairs, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors, and they're going to be on the bottom portion of the block, so not on the top like that. You want them on the bottom. And then we want to go and take signs and place down signs on the side of these iron trapdoors, like that, for a little balcony on the side here. With that done, we're going to go and then place down a polished andesite block after the stone brick stair, followed by a stone brick ups down stair like that, coming off that polished andesite block to the side. When that's done, for our elevator here, the one that's down like this, we're going to place down an iron bar on top of this skeleton skull. We then want to place down a cobblestone wall that's on top of this one right here, followed by 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks back. We're going to go ahead and go over to this side, do the same thing. So iron bar on top of the skeleton skull, a cobblestone wall on top of this cobblestone wall, 2 polished andesite blocks back, and then we want to go and place down a row of 6 of black wool that's going to go all the way across here. That basically closes off this space here, and basically just, yeah, closes it off. We then want to go and grab ourselves some stone buttons. We're going to place down stone buttons on the polished andesite blocks here. So this first row of 4 inside there. And then the remaining blocks here, we're just going to go and take some light gray carpet and place down light gray carpet on top of the polished andesite blocks and stone brick stairs to go and create the top, or the deck kind of color there for the elevator. When that's done there, we're going to go and take our polished andesite blocks. We're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 polished andesite blocks along these stone brick stairs. Once that's done, we're going to take our stone brick ups downstairs, and we want to go and then place down a row of 6 of stone brick ups downstairs, come off these polished andesite blocks all the way along the side there. We also want to go and grab an iron trapdoor, and on the 4th stone brick stair back from the front, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor like that along the side there. When that's done, coming back to this elevator here, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like this, followed by 2 polished andesite blocks back. Over here, same thing, cobblestone wall, 2 polished andesite blocks back. We want to take our black wool, do a row of 6 all the way across here, so just like we did for the elevator up front there. And then we're just going to go ahead and grab our stone buttons, place down stone buttons on the inside row right here. And we're also going to take our light gray carpet and place down our light gray carpet like this all the way along the side here, like so. And that right there will keep the deck color, and we have our second elevator in the up formation set up and ready to go. Alright, so after our second elevator here, we're going to go ahead and continue on by placing down a polished andesite block coming off this cobblestone wall like so. We then want to go ahead and place down a polished andesite block out to the side like this, followed by 1 block over. We're then going to go ahead and place down a stone brick upside down stair next to this polished andesite block here, and we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a Narrow Brick fence post, and we're going to place down a Narrow Brick fence post on top of this iron trapdoor right here. After the stone brick stair here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 more polished andesite blocks back, followed by 1 more that goes back on top of the stone brick top slab. Once that's done, on the inside here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go ahead and just do a total of 5 polished andesite blocks back. On our 5th polished andesite block back, we're going to place down a stone brick stair out to the side, followed by a wooden sign coming off the front of the stair. And we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a skeleton skull and place down a skeleton skull coming off this polished andesite block right before it. Coming off this polished andesite block here, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, and on the back of the stair itself, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like that. When that's done, we're going to go and take our polished andesite, place down a row of 3 across. We then want to place down a polished andesite block coming off the middle block back, followed by a stone brick upside down stair to both sides of this polished andesite block. Continuing on, we're going to then place down a stone brick upside down stair, coming off this polished andesite block like that out to the side here for the left side, and then we want to go and place down an iron trapdoor in between these 2 stone brick stairs right there in the corner. With that done, we want to go and basically go 2 spaces off from this stone brick stair, and we're going to place down an iron trapdoor like that out to the side there, like so. With that done, we're going to go and place down a polished andesite block after this stone brick stair. We then want to go and place down a stone brick slab like this, and then behind the stone brick slab on the inside here, we're going to place down a black wool block like that. When that's done there, we're going to take our polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down a row of 2 polished andesite blocks, a cobblestone wall on the second one right there. We then want to go and basically skip a space out to the side, place down 2 iron trapdoors on the top portion of those blocks like that. Coming off this cobblestone wall here, we're going to go and place down a what is going to be a stone brick stair. So just like this, coming off this that cobblestone wall, followed by a stone brick slab, and then we want to place down a stone brick stair like so. Now, coming off the stone brick stair on top of this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down a Narrow Brick fence post. And on the inside here, we want to take our black wool, place down a black wool block between the stone brick stair here, stone brick slab, and then a polished andesite block right here behind this stone brick stair like so. Once that's done, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall next to this stone brick stair, followed by a polished andesite block on the inside there. Coming off the cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks going toward the back here. And we want to take our iron trapdoors, starting off the cobblestone wall. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron trapdoors going forward. With that done, coming off this polished andesite block, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone break upside down stair that comes off to the side at an angle, followed by 1 and 2 more stairs going forward. Coming off the first 2 stairs, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors. And then coming to the third stair here next to it on top of this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, followed by a skeleton skull that's going to go on top of this iron trapdoor like so. When that's done there, after the polished andesite block, we're going to place down a stone break upside down stair, followed by a row of 2 polished andesite blocks going forward. Coming off the stone brick stair and the 2 polished andesite blocks, we're going to be placing down 2 iron trapdoors like that. Coming off this polished andesite block, we're going to place down 2 more polished andesite blocks back, followed by 2 polished andesite blocks out to the side, and then another 2 out to the side as well, followed by 2 cobblestone walls like that on the end there, so you have something that looks like this for the side there. Once that's done, coming off this polished andesite block here, we're going to go forward 1, 2, 3, and 4, and actually 5 polished andesite blocks forward. For this section here, we want to go and then place down a stone brick top slab that is going to go on top of come off this polished andesite block right here, and then a nether brick fence post on top of this iron trapdoor here out to the side. For this section here, coming off this nether brick fence post, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors across. We then want to go and place down a second row of 3 that comes out to the side, so 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 iron trapdoor that comes off the middle, so you have something that looks like that for the side there, like so. With that done, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab. Come off this one right here, followed by a polished andesite block behind it next to these stone brick top slabs. We then want to place down a row of 2 of stone brick upside down stairs, followed by 2 polished andesite blocks behind those stone brick stairs. Once that's done, come off those, the nether brick fence post here, or actually, rather coming off the stone brick stair here. So this first stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 iron trapdoors to the side, and then 1 that goes back like that. And then along these 2 iron trapdoors, we're going to place down their row 2, just like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our polished andesite blocks, coming off these stone brick stairs, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks going forward. Actually, it's going to be a row of 5 polished andesite blocks going forward. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone brick top slabs, and we're going to place down a row of 5 of stone brick top slabs coming off these 5 polished andesite blocks. When that's done there, we want to go ahead and take our iron trapdoors, come off the first stone brick top slab here, and place down 2 iron trapdoors to the side, followed by 1, 2, and 3 along the side going forward. On the front section here, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off this stone brick top slab. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab coming off this polished andesite block. Behind the stone brick top slab, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, and we also want to place down 1 on top of this iron trapdoor. Coming off the polished andesite block there, we want to go ahead and then place down a stone brick top slab going forward, followed by a polished andesite block like this toward the inside here. On top of this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down 1 more cobblestone wall, followed by 1 and 2 forward. So you have a row of 3 here on the inside here of these 3 cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 3 polished andesite blocks. Once that's done, we're going to place down an additional 2 polished andesite blocks forward, followed by a stone brick upside down stair like this. Stone brick upside down stair coming off it, so you have a corner stair, regular upside down stair, stone brick top slab. On the inside here of this top slab, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, and then 1 more forward like that. We then want to grab our iron trapdoors. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor that's going to come off of this stone brick top slab at an angle like this to the side. And we then want to place down 2 iron trapdoors coming off this stone brick stair and stone brick upside down corner stair. With that all complete, that is going to wrap it up for layer number 4. As you can see, we start to have a lot more going on here in basically the shaping here for the build. And once we have the next layer, layer 5 done, we're going to really start to see the shape of the hull really start to come together. But anyways, that's going to do it for layer 4. Let's go ahead and move on to layer 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 5. Layer 5 is going to be probably our longest layer yet. I know that's hard to believe with all the work we've done so far on it. But this is where we're going to be basically filling in a lot of the stuff and basically really starting to get our top deck all complete and all the catwalks and stuff all the way around it. So there's a lot going on in this layer, and you know, we got to make sure that we're pretty vigilant on getting it all finished and stuff like that. But once we have this layer done, we're pretty much done with the hard part, and this is basically putting the deck markings up on top here and the conning tower, and pretty much good to go. So for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to start off with obviously the bow of our ship and work our way back. We're going to place down a polished andesite block on top of the stone brick top slab, followed by a stone brick upside down stair going forward. Off the stone brick stair to both sides, we're going to be placing down a stone brick upside down corner stair, followed by a stone brick top slab like this out to the side. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and place down a polished andesite block, coming off these two corner stairs, going back, and then a stone brick upside down stair to both sides, just like that. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down an additional 2 stone brick stairs back, so 1, 2. Same thing over here, 1, and 2. And then on the inside here, we're going to want to go ahead and take our polished andesite and fill the space in right here. Now, we do have the catapult, which comes into play, so for this, we're going to want to go ahead and go to these 2 polished andesite blocks right here on the left side of the ship, or port side, and we're going to want to go ahead and make sure we put down 2 stone brick stairs facing that direction like that, which will be part of the catapult. Anyways, go ahead and focus in on the left side here. We want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down a skeleton skull coming off this stone brick stair right here. After that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick slab that's going to come off of this stone brick upside down stair out to the side there like that. And then coming off this stone brick slab, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of dark oak fence gates like this, and we want to have the fence gates opened up toward basically the first fence gate opened up toward the slab, and the second fence gate opened up toward this fence gate, like that. When that's done there, we're going to go and take our iron trapdoors. We're going to place down a iron trapdoor back like this, coming off the slab, followed by a second iron trapdoor back, and we're going to place down 2 wooden signs on the side there like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our polished andesite, and we're going to be placing down a polished andesite block like this on the inside here, coming off that stone brick stair. Once that's done, on top of this iron trapdoor here, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like this, and then coming off the skeleton skull, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves end rods and place down a row of 1, 2, and just 2 end rods out to the side there, and then a polished andesite block right behind the skeleton skull. With that done, we're going to place down a iron trapdoor like this, followed by a wooden sign. We then want to take our stone brick slabs, and we want to go and place down a row of 2 of stone brick slabs, all with wooden signs coming off the sides of them, like that. After our 2 stone brick slabs here, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like this on this iron trapdoor. If I can get it to face right, there we go. And then 2 end rods coming off of it out to the side there. We then want to take our polished andesite blocks, and along the side here, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 more polished andesite blocks like this. So far we have a row of 6 going back from the stone brick upside down stair. When that's done there, out to the side here, we're going to go and place down 2 cobblestone walls, one on top of this one, and one on top of this polished andesite block. And behind these cobblestone walls, we're going to want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks just to close that area off. When we have that done, we're going to place down a a skeleton skull at about a 45-degree angle on this cobblestone wall here. And we then want to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of stone brick slabs after that skeleton skull. And then on this cobblestone wall here, we're going to place down another skeleton skull again at a 45-degree angle. After these cobblestone walls here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite blocks to go back like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our polished andesite. We're going to place down an additional 2 polished andesite blocks to go back like this. We then want to grab our quartz top slabs and place down 2 quartz top slabs like this on the side here. And we also want to go ahead and go into our creative menu, grab ourselves an item frame, and we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some snow blocks. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 item frames on the side of these quartz top slabs, some snow blocks in those item frames, and wooden signs like that on the side there to go ahead and make some life raft positions mounted on the side here. We then want to place down additional polished andesite block back from this one right here, followed by an iron trapdoor out to the side, and coming off this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down a wooden sign like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down another polished andesite block back, followed by one that comes off to the side there on top of that iron trapdoor, and then a dark oak fence gate opened up toward that polished andesite block. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite blocks back. We're going to go and then place down a quartz top slab right here. And on the 2 sides here, the quartz top slab, we're going to go and place down the item frames. And in the item frames themselves, we're going to place down snow blocks like so. And again, wooden signs like this for these life raft positions like so. So just like that. When that's all done there, we're going to place down a stone brick stair next to this quartz slab. So on top of this iron bar right here for this elevator. And then behind that stone brick stair, we're just going to go and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks back. We can go and skip over to this side over here. So on top of this iron bar right here, stone brick stair on top of it. And we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks over. And then a row of 4 blackpool blocks on top of this section here to fill that space in. We then want to go ahead and also grab ourselves some stone brick top slabs and place down a row of 4 of stone brick top slabs across the space in between these two polished andesite blocks, or basically across the blackpool blocks like that. When that's all done there, we can go and continue on. We're going to take some wooden signs, and we want to go and wrap wooden signs around the front and side of the stair here. Same thing over here on this side as well, just like that. After that's done, next to this stone brick stair here, we're going to go and place down a row of 3 of quartz top slabs, so 1, 2, and 3. We want to go and take item frames, place item frames along the side here, and like we've been doing, take snow blocks and place them down in the item frames themselves. And we also want to go and take wooden signs and place wooden signs across them like that. On the inside here, we're just going to take polished andesite, place down a row of 3 of polished andesite like that to close that space off. With that done there, we're going ahead and continuing on. We want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of polished andesite coming off this row, so 1, 2, and 3. On the inside section here, we're going to place down the outside section, we're going to place down a narrow brick fence post on top of this iron trapdoor, followed by 2 iron trapdoors on top of these 2 stone brick upside down stairs with wooden signs on the side of those iron trapdoors like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like this coming off this iron trapdoor. And like we did before, we're going to place down a wooden sign coming off the front of the stair like so. Now this section here is where you get into the elevator. That would be in the up position. So for this, coming off this stone brick stair here, we're going to be placing down a stone brick upside down stair like this, followed by a row of 1, 2 polished andesite blocks, and then another stone brick upside down stair. We then want to take our iron bars, place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars along the side there. On the inside section here, we're going to go ahead and go with our polished andesite, place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 back from the stone brick stair. We can also do the same thing over here, so on top of this, or basically coming off this stone brick stair here, we can place down another stone brick stair out to the side, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks back. We want to go and take our blackpool here, place down a row of blackpool across the top here, and we also want to take our stone brick top slabs and place down a row of 4 stone brick top slabs. For this space right in here, we can go ahead and take our polished andesite, and we can just go and fill in the space with polished andesite. So we have basically 2 rows of 4 here, filling in the space here in the middle, closing that area off for this raised elevator here on the side. And you can see what it looks like from the side here. You have the space opened up like that. Anyways, with that done there, on the front of the stair, we're going to place down a wooden sign. Going ahead and continue carrying back from this stone brick stair, we're going to be placing down a row of 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors. And coming off the side here, these iron trapdoors, we're going to be placing down 1, 2, and 3 wooden signs along the side there. And behind it, we want to take our polished andesite blocks and place down a row of 3 like that across. Once that's done, we're going to place down 2 more polished andesite blocks back. We're going to go and switch back to our quartz top slabs, place down 2 quartz top slabs, 2 item frames with snow blocks in those item frames, like that along the side here. And then we also want to place down wooden signs, like that for another section of life rafts. Once that's done, coming off the quartz slab right here, we're going to be placing down a iron trapdoor. So just like this, and then we want to place down a wooden sign on the side of it, followed by an item frame like this on this side like so. We're then going to place down an additional iron trapdoor that goes in like this. And then on this iron trapdoor on top of this polished andesite block, we're going to place down a polished andesite block. Going back from this polished andesite block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3 like this across. And we're going to place down 3 iron trapdoors along those 3 polished andesite blocks with wooden signs here on the sides of these iron trapdoors. With that all done, we're going to go and place down another polished andesite block right here, followed by a snow block on top of that stone brick stair. And then we would then want to go and take a lever and place down a lever coming off that snow block like that. Once that's done, on top of this stone brick upside down corner stair, we're going to place down a iron trapdoor, followed by wooden signs around it like so. We then want to go and place down a stone brick upside down stair here, like this. And then behind the stone brick upside down stair, we're going to be placing down a stone brick top slab, and then there's stone brick upside down stair. We're coming off the stone brick upside down stair, we're going to be placing down a polished andesite block to the left side here on top of this iron trapdoor, a snow block with a lever coming off of it like so. Also in the back here, we want to take our black wool, place our black wool blocks behind the stone brick stair and stone brick top slabs like that across the back there, create a row of 3 of black wool like that. Just to kind of clear it up, we have the right side pretty much finished and good to go, and we're going to go ahead and focus our attention now over to the left side. For the left side here, we want to go and place down 1 more polished andesite block coming off this one to the side, and we're going to then place down an iron trapdoor with a wooden sign on the side of it. On top of this iron trapdoor here, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, And then coming off this iron trapdoor going forward, we're going to place down another iron trapdoor like this, and then another wooden sign like that. We then want to place down a polished andesite block next to this iron trapdoor. And then we're going to place down 2 more polished andesite blocks going forward, so in total you have a row of 4 here on the side so far. We're going to go ahead and take our quartz top slabs, place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs on the side here, 2 item frames, and in those item frames like before, we're going to place down 2 snow blocks, and then we want to go ahead and place down wooden signs on these quartz top slabs like that on the side there. When that's all done there, we're going to place down a polished andesite block, one more going back like this. Coming off that polished andesite block to the side, we're going to be placing down a stone brick stair, like that. After that stone brick stair, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron trapdoors. We're going to place down 1 and 2 forward. On the side of these iron trapdoors, we're going to be placing down 2 wooden signs like that. And then we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks like that to wrap that off there. When that's done there, we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks out to the side. We then want to take cobblestone walls, place down 1 and 2 cobblestone walls back, followed by 2 wooden signs coming off these 2 cobblestone walls. Coming off these cobblestone walls on the inside here, we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks, followed by an additional 2 polished andesite blocks back, and then we want to place down 2 quartz top slabs, 2 item frames. In those item frames, we're going to place down 2 snow blocks, you guys know the drill. And we're going to place down 2 wooden signs on the side of these quartz top slabs, like that for another section of life rafts. After this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down a polished andesite block, coming off this quartz top slab like so. And we then want to place down a skeleton skull coming off of it out to the side. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and then place down 2 polished andesite blocks going forward, followed by 2 quartz top slabs coming off those polished andesite blocks. We're going to place down item frames coming off those quartz top slabs, snow blocks in those item frames, and wooden signs on the side of those quartz top slabs like that. When that's done there, we're going to place down 2 more polished andesite blocks going forward, 2 iron trapdoors, and we then want to place down wooden signs here on these 2 iron trapdoors. After that's done, we're going to take our cobblestone walls, place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls going forward, 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite blocks directly behind them. For this section here, we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 here of polished andesite, so on top of the previous rows that we did in the previous layer, and 2 cobblestone walls on top of these 2 out on the side here. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a iron trapdoor, coming off this polished andesite block right here, followed by a wooden sign out to the side. We then want to place down a polished andesite block directly behind it. Once that's done, we're going to place down 2 more polished andesite blocks going forward. We're then going to place down 2 stone brick stairs, coming off these 2 polished andesite blocks. Out to the side here, we're going to go ahead and place down a anvil with a wither skeleton skull coming off of it. So on this iron trapdoor right here with a wither skeleton skull coming off it to the side. And we also want to place down a iron trapdoor on top of this one right here, followed by a wooden sign coming off the front here, and then a iron frame on the side there like that. Over here on this side, we're going to go ahead and place down an iron trapdoor with a wooden sign coming off of it to the side. And behind it, we want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks back. Once that's done, coming off this iron trapdoor, we'll place down 1 more iron trapdoor going forward, wooden sign on the side here, and polished andesite block on top of this Narrow brick fence post, like that. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 of polished andesite blocks across. We're going to take our quartz top slabs, place down a row of 3 across. We're going to need to go ahead and then grab ourselves a item frame. And we're going to be placing down a row of 3 of item frame with snow blocks in those item frames like that. And wooden signs here on these quartz top slabs. Once that's done, we're going to place down a polished andesite block after this quartz top slab, followed by another quartz top slab just like this. On the sides of these quartz top slab like this, we're going to place down snow blocks like this in these item frames, and then we want to place down a wooden sign on the side out to the side like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down an additional 4 polished andesite blocks going forward from this one, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the side here, we're going to take iron trapdoors, place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron trapdoors going forward, and we want to go ahead and place down wooden signs all along the sides of these, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a stone slab full block, followed by an iron trapdoor, and wooden sign on the side there. We then want to place down a wooden sign on the side here of this iron trapdoor, and we then want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall that is going to be coming off this stone slab full block, like this going forward. After that cobblestone wall, we're going to then place down a row of 2 of stone slab full blocks, and then also a polished andesite block on top of this iron trapdoor right here. Once that's done, coming off this stone slab full block, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like this. And we then want to place down a stone slab full block like this going toward the middle and a polished andesite block like so. Once that's done, coming off this polished andesite block, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall. And then coming off this cobblestone wall to the side here, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like that. Behind this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a polished andesite block. And we then want to grab our stone brick stairs and place down 2 stone brick stairs coming off this cobblestone wall here with wooden signs coming off the front of the stairs. With that done, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor, wooden sign on the side here, polished andesite block on the inside there. We then want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks like this across. We're going to then grab ourselves quartz top slabs. We're going to place down 2 quartz top slabs. And like we've been doing, placing down 2 item frames in those quartz top slabs. Basically some snow blocks in those item frames. Some wooden signs across, just like that, to wrap that up. We then want to place down a polished andesite block, iron trapdoor, wooden sign here out to the side. We're then going to place down a nether brick fence post on top of this iron trapdoor here, wooden sign to the side, and polished andesite block on the inside. And then we're going to place down 1 more polished andesite block right here, iron trapdoor to the side, wooden sign, and then grabbing ourselves some skeleton skulls. We're just going to be placing down a row of 1, 2, and 3 of skeleton skulls like that along the front there like that. Once we have that done, we have the outline for layer 5 all set up. And now we have to move into the center section here. So for the center section, we do have to do the catapults, which will get set up, and basically this section right here. So in total, we have to have our first catapult a total of 16 stairs back. So we already have 2 already in the front that we already created. We're going to go ahead and go back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 stone brick stairs back like that. When that's done, we're going to go from this last stone brick stair here. We're going to go ahead and go 1 and 2 blocks to the side. And then we're going to place down a stone brick stair, and this is going to be a row of 4 stairs back. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick stairs back. We then want to grab ourselves some quartz stairs, and we're going to go ahead and place down a row of what is going to be 2 quartz stairs. So 1 and 2 quartz stairs back from these stone brick stairs, followed by 2. Just going to double check what they are. They're actually wool blocks. So we're going to go ahead and place down 2 wool blocks back like that. And then we're going to place down 2 quartz stairs on the back of these 2, and then 2 white wool blocks going back from that. After those white wool blocks, we're going to be placing down a row of 4 of stone brick stairs. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick stairs back like that, and this is for our second catapult located here. From this point here, the next thing for us to do is to basically take our polished andesite and to basically fill in all the inside here of the deck to go ahead and completely fill this in so that we can place down carpet on top of it for the next layer. This part right here is pretty self-explanatory, and I'll come back to you guys in a sec when we have this all filled in. But again, you want everything filled in here, just like this, all the way across in between basically both sides of the ship that we completed the outlines for. I'll see you guys in a sec once we have this all filled in. And as you can see, I went ahead and filled in the whole section of deck here, and you can see what it looks like. We have a few catapults here, a little section here with white wool and some quartz stairs, and everything else is pretty much all filled in. And all that stuff, you can see where our elevators are, and that's pretty much about it. So we have that all filled in, completely polished andesite. Looks nice and flat. We don't have any gaps in here or anything like that except for the elevators here out to the sides, but we don't have any holes left open or anything like that. It's all filled in. And once you're good to go with that, you've pretty much completed the longest and most probably difficult layer of the tutorial. It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. Let's move on to our next layer, layer 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 6. Layer 6 basically involves us doing all the deck details and also getting it set up for our conning tower, which you're going to be going ahead and doing in the basically final layers, building this thing up. Anyways, for this layer here, layer 6, we're going to go and start off and place down an end rod on top of the skeleton skull up here in the front. We then want to take stone buttons and on top of all these quartz top slabs all the way around the carrier, we're going to be going ahead and placing down stone buttons on top of them like this just to give them a bit of extra detail. And this is going to go all the way around, not on the snow blocks, and I just completely destroyed that. But you don't want to place it down on the snow blocks. It's just going to be on the quartz top slabs all the way around here for these little basically life rafts like this. And this is going to go all the way across, all the way around on the side there, like that, all the way to the front there. So once we have that done, the next thing for us to do is go ahead and get the conning tower set up. I think that's the next easiest way to go ahead and get started here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and go to this polished andesite block that's on the right side here, basically a diagonal from this cobblestone wall. We're going to place down a polished andesite block up like this. followed by a second one directly behind it. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick upside down stair facing this direction on this side, and then a stone brick upside down stair facing the opposite direction over here on this side, one over. We then want to place down a row of 2 of polished andesite, followed by a second row of 2. After that, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair facing this direction, another stair over here on the opposite side facing the opposite direction. We then want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks like this, followed by again a stone brick upside down stair right here, polished andesite block right there, right next to it like that. Going back from the stone brick stair, polished andesite block, and then we want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall here in between these 2 polished andesite blocks like that. And then lastly, on this cobblestone wall, or this polished andesite block here, we're just going to place down a cobblestone wall like that on it. When that's done, that's going to pretty much set up our conning tower base, and we'll be able to basically build out from this. So from this point here, we're going to go and go to where our stone brick stairs are for our catapult. We're going to place down a stone brick stair here, and one over, and these are the little ramps that pop up to basically divert the blast from the jets when they launch. Obviously, you can have these down if you want, but we're just going to have them up for a little bit of extra detail or extra little stuff going on for the deck. And then for this back catapult here, we can place down 2 stone brick stairs right there like that. With that done, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take our white carpet, and we're going to go ahead and set up the kind of angled landing deck, I guess you can say, right here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 white carpets across here. We then want to take gray carpet and place down gray carpet on those 3 polished andesite blocks there. Going back from this white carpet, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 white carpets. We're then going to go ahead and go over and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 white carpets. Or sorry, my bad, it's actually going to be 8 white carpets back. So this in total is going to be a row of 8. And we want to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 white carpets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 white carpets like that. On top of the polished andesite blocks on the inside of these white carpets, we're going to be placing down gray carpet like that. We then also want to take stone buttons and place them down on top of these 2 white wool blocks, and we actually want to go ahead and go 1 more block back for our white wool. So this right here is actually going to go back 1 more block like this. And we actually want to take these stone brick stairs, and these stone brick stairs are actually going to go ahead and go back 1 more block, and this stone brick stair is going to go back 1 more as well. So this gray carpet's going to go back 1 more, and the white carpet to both sides like that, back 1 more as well. So I do apologize for making that little mistake there. Just go ahead and make that quick adjustment, and once you have that done, we'll be pretty much good to go here. Now, once that's all finished there, we can continue on with our lines here. So for our white carpet, these are going to basically go over. So we have our white carpet that goes over to the side there like that. And then we have, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back. And then back from this stair here, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And again, in the middle here, we're going to take gray carpet and just fill it in all the way like that. Continuing on, we're going to go out to the side here, place a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 white carpets back. Same thing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We then want to take our gray carpet and just go ahead and basically place it down in the space in between them, these white carpets. After that's done, coming off the white carpet out to the side, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 white carpets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like this on this side. And then we're going to take our gray carpet and, of course, fill in the space in the middle here. Along the back section here, we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some yellow carpet, place down yellow carpet, a row of 4 across the stone brick stairs, top slab, and also this polished andesite block right there. So you have basically the section here where they would actually, the planes would land on this section there. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to our basically elevators here, and we want to go and do white carpet around the outline of each one of these elevators. And so we also have this one that's upward like this, so we want to go ahead and basically do something like this all the way around. So theoretically, if the elevator was down, you would have the white carpet positioned just like that. So it's pretty simple U-shape like that. The last thing for us to really work on is going to be doing this kind of checkered line that runs on the, or basically dotted line that runs along the side here. So starting off with this polished andesite block here, that has a narrow brick fence post on the left side. We're going to place down a white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and skip back to the section here. So right next to the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, and a red carpet just like this, or actually it's going to be, no, that's right. Or is it? I'm a little confused here why this is not lining up here perfectly, but oh, this is supposed to be forward one. Okay, so we're just going to shift the white carpet forward, so white carpet, white carpet, red carpet, white, red, white, and red like that. So this right here is actually supposed to be forward one, so we're going to basically move this ramp here forward one like that. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to go from this corner right here. We're going to place down a white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet, and then we want to go over one and place down a white carpet like this. Go ahead and start off from this yellow carpet here, red carpet, go over, white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet like that. So basically you should have a kind of diagonal line that runs along the carrier like this, going along the side there. And from this point here, on top of all the polished andesite blocks, upside down stairs, everything like that, we're going to go ahead and take the remaining area and place down light gray carpet all across the top here. So again, this is something that you guys can easily do yourself, but we're going to go ahead and basically skip ahead to where I have that finished and take a look at what it looks like all complete and good to go. Alright, so as you can see, I went ahead and took light gray carpet, basically covered the entire rest of the flight deck all the way covered. A few areas to kind of mention to avoid putting carpets down are these two polished andesite blocks here, and this polished andesite block right there on the side. But the rest of the polished andesite blocks, except this section here, are pretty much fair game. We also want to place down a light gray carpet on this stone brick stair right here, out to the side there. So the rest of them, you're just going to be placing down your blocks there, and pretty much be good to go. And one thing I want to go and throw on real quick is something I forgot from the previous layer. And this is in the corner here, coming off this snow block. We're going to be placing down an iron trapdoor, followed by a wooden sign. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves an iron frame. And we're going to be placing down an iron frame coming off this iron trapdoor like that along the side there. So my apologies on missing that and basically having to add that on a little bit later. Not a big deal though, pretty simple addition. Basically our flight deck should look something just like this, and once we have our flight deck done, it's smooth sailing from here on out. We're just going to be working on the conning tower, and we'll pretty much have this build complete. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer 7. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our last 5 layers, we have layers 7 through 17. For these layers, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to be placing down a snow block on top of this polished andesite block right up here, followed by a stone button on top of it. Going back from it, we're going to place down a stone brick slab like this, followed by a wooden sign coming off both sides of this stone brick slab. With that done, we then want to take our polished andesite blocks, place down a row of 2 of polished andesite across. We then want to place down a second row of 2 of polished andesite, followed by a third row, a fourth row, and then a fifth row back like that. Once that's done, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a dark oak wood Fensky coming off the fifth row on the inside here. So dark oak wood Fensky like this out to the side here, and we're going to have that like that. We then also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron trapdoors. We're going to be placing down a row of 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors along the side there like that. Over here on the other side, we pretty much have nothing to really do here. We're going to leave this all pretty much how it is. Coming back to this section here, we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair. So we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair like this, followed by a polished andesite block behind it, and another nether brick upside down stair like that, coming off of it like this toward the back. We then want to take signs, and on the fronts of the stairs here, we're going to be placing down wooden signs. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull and place down a wither skeleton skull on this cobblestone wall at a 45-degree angle like that. For the crane that's on the side here, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a stone brick upside down stair on top of this cobblestone wall. Coming off that stone brick upside down stair, we're going to be placing down another stone brick upside down stair on top of it. So just like this. After that's done, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some cobblestone walls and some stone brick slabs and some wooden signs. Coming off this stone brick stair here, we're going to be placing down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls forward, going down from the third cobblestone wall. We're going to place down an end rod that goes down like this. And we then want to take wooden signs and place them down on the side of this first cobblestone wall here and the side of this stone brick stair here on both sides, just like that for the crane there. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and then take our light gray carpet. We're going to place down a light gray carpet that is going to go on top of this, it's actually going to go ahead and go on top of this narrow brick stair here. So we're going to delete this sign, place down a light gray carpet on top of that section there. We then want to place down 2 cobblestone walls in this section here, followed by a row of 2 of polished andesite. Out to the side to the left, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass full block. We then want to place down a narrow row of 2 of polished andesite across here. followed by another brick upside down stair on the left side. Over here to the right side, we're going to be placing down a polished andesite block out to the side like that. We're going to place down a narrow row 2 of polished andesite, followed by a narrow polished andesite block out to the right side, narrow brick stair out over here to the left side. We then want to place down wooden signs on these 2 narrow brick ups downstairs like that for the side there. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick stair that's going to be like this over here on the right side. And coming off of it, we're going to be placing down a wither skeleton skull like so. We then want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks over from this and another nether brick upside down stair, followed by a sign like that. With that done here, coming off these 2 polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down 2 nether brick upside down stairs like this, followed by a wither skeleton skull coming off these nether brick stairs to both sides here like this, and then wooden signs across the fronts of these stairs like so. Once that's done, we then want to go ahead and also take an iron trapdoor. We're actually going to delete this sign over here, and on the left stair, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor that comes off of it. On top of the iron trapdoor, we're going to place down an end rod, followed by a second one on top of it, going up like that. On top of these nether brick stairs here, we're going to place down 2 stone brick stairs. We're going to go ahead and go into the creative menu, grab ourselves an item frame, and we're also going to be grabbing ourselves a blackpool block. We want to go ahead and take our item frames and place down item frames around the fronts and sides of the stairs. We're also going to go ahead and place down blackpool blocks in it like this for this little section up on top of the bridge there. We then want to take our polished andesite blocks, place down a row of 2 across here. We're going to go ahead and then place down a stone brick stair over here to the left side, and around the stone brick stair we're going to place down a sign, like there are 2 signs like this. Over here on the other side we're going to be placing down a stone brick stair also on top of this narrow brick stair here, with a wooden sign like this on the side of the stair, but also coming off the front of the stair, we're going to be placing down a quartz stair with its back to the side, and coming off the quartz stair, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a ladder on the back of the stair like that. Once that's done there, we're going to take our polished andesite, place down 2 polished andesite blocks here in the middle, followed by a stone brick stair over here to the right side, which is going to have a sign coming off of it, and to the left side over here, we're just going to be placing down a iron trapdoor, just like this, with a wooden sign like that. We're going to place down a narrow row 2 of polished andesite, followed by an iron trapdoor to the left side with a wooden sign. And over here to this side here, we're going to place down a iron trapdoor as well, wooden sign, and a wooden sign on the iron trapdoor like that to wrap that section up there. We then want to place down a quartz stair on top of this glass block right here. On the back of the stair, we're going to place down a ladder. And then we want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks coming off that stair, going across like that. On top of these 2 cobblestone walls here, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors with wooden signs on the sides of the iron trapdoors. So just like this all the way around here. With that all done, we're going to go ahead and continue on working our way up. For this section up on top here, we're going to place down 2 stone brick stairs on top of these 2 polished andesite blocks facing each other. To both sides from the stone brick stairs, we're going to be placing down a snow block to both sides, and on top of these snow blocks, we're going to be placing down 2 stone buttons. On top of these stone brick stairs themselves, we're going to place down 2 cobblestone walls. And going up from those cobblestone walls here, we're going to be placing down a row of 4 of iron bars. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 across. And then we want to place down an end rod coming off the iron bar right here, a little bit to the left like that. Once that's done, on top of these middle 2 iron bars, we're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls just like this to wrap that up for this little radar up in the front there. After that's done there, we're going to take our stone brick stairs. We're going to place down 2 stone brick stairs going back from these 2 stairs, back to back like that. Once that's done, for this section here, we're going to place down a row of 2 of cobblestone walls, followed by 1, 2 cobblestone walls that come up over to the right side here. On top of this cobblestone wall here, we're going to place down a polished andesite block. We want to go and then place down a stone brick upside down stair to both sides like that. When that's done there, we're going to go and place down an iron trapdoor that's coming off the stone brick stair facing toward the rear here. On top of the stone brick stair in the front, we're going to place down a snow block, stone button on top of it. We then want to place down an end rod on top of this polished andesite block here. And behind that that end rod, or on top of the end rod, we're going to place down a narrow brick fence post, followed by an end rod to both sides of it like that. And then we want to go and place down a placeholder block up on top here. And on the very top of the mast, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like this. Delete this block and then place down an end rod like that to connect up to this narrow brick fence post for the mast there. Go ahead and continue to work our way back. We're going to place down a redstone comparator on top of this stone brick stair like this, and then a skeleton skull on top of the iron trapdoor like so. With that done, last thing for us to do is to go ahead and go back down to this section here. We're going to place down a stone brick, or 2 stone brick stairs on top of these 2 stone brick top slabs, and we just want to then place down a snow block that is going to go on top of this stone brick stair here to the right side with a stone button on top of it. And once you guys have that all complete, that'll do it for layers 7 through 17. And with those layers complete, that'll do it for our build for the Charles de Gualle aircraft carrier. Hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. As I mentioned, it's my first ever French bathtub build tutorial, so that's also a really fun aspect. Really cool looking carrier, and I definitely actually like it the more I see it for sure. So really awesome carrier. Again, a big thanks to NeverGiveUp for making this tutorial possible. And again, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is down in the description. Other than that, if you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This being anything from the side of the build, tweet to my channel, or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. As long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. And overall, enjoy it. Have a good time with it. Other than that, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.